What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RWBY D&D. As always, I'm your host, Connor. With us, we have Travis as Dune.
Yo.
We have Mike as Howl.
What's up?
And Zach as Verity. Well, last time the team did some little side missions. They had an interesting amount of stuff happened. They did some quest boards with some teachers. They had a fun little mission with Boreas that Dune screwed up. And beyond that, there was a whole faunus discrimination thing going on. An attack happened in the city from some Grim because of some shit that was going on. And pretty much the king said, "All right, the city's now on lockdown." So one little adjustment as well. So I've said that we're roughly midway through the semester. I'm just changing that. We're now nearing the end. So finals are coming up.
We didn't even have our extra practice.
Your extra practice?
Yeah, we were supposed to go out with the teachers because Mike didn't.
Oh yeah, that's still gonna happen.
Sweet.
I'm just saying, the timeline's changed. It's been adjusted. But as for right now, you're all still just sleeping in the middle of the night, and I'm gonna need y'all to roll a perception check.
We slept for weeks. Good lord, what day is it?
You don't know, you're still asleep.
I usually roll low on
perception
ones
check.
that are like earrings, so let's see what happens. That's what I thought.
Can Dune have a Ken moment? Boreas slips into his sheet.
So how you stir at the sound and the feeling of a breeze.
That's not a normal sound inside of a closed room.
Who did that noise? That was pretty good.
That was me.
And pretty much, yeah, you kind of you're waking up, you hear some thunder. It's definitely a dark day, raining, storming. And as you're waking up, you kind of look around the room, and you see that there's a man standing in front of Dune's bed.
I jump up to attack and yell, "Wake up, everyone!" I jump.
You have to roll a perception check to hear that.
Give me a second. You all can wake up at the sound of that.
Who goes there?
Let me drag on a token here.
Dune feels like his
The God Killer. No!
GG.
The enemy has Dune's dick in his hand. Don't move too fast.
What the?
You can tell it's just a man who is wearing a hood.
I grabbed the cane and pushed the button. Sitting on the bed still.
The trapdoor.
The gun is resting on my knee.
Ask him a question. Oh, hit him with that Don Corneo.
Why did you reduce your health?
That's nothing. To make it more climactic. Since this is my actual health anyway.
Stop being so anticlimactic, Connor.
Okay, well, so you have all woken up. Skylark is still asleep, and you see that there's just that man at the foot of Dune's bed.
GG.
Who goes there?
Who the hell are you?
You see that the man does not respond.
I go to tackle him. Grapple check.
Make a hit check.
Oh god. OP.
You rolled a 19 plus a 7, you still miss.
The episode that's coming out today is
20
that episode. I guess what I'm going to call it.
The grapple.
The Great Grappling.
Dude, I get
Ooh,
salty.
I called it guy shots, boys. Take notes. Guy shots.
Alright.
Oh,
This guy's fucked.
He'll never leave.
Damn.
GG. It's these special moments.
And then the dude that Connor's doing the roll a strength check of +20.
Red.
He just said, "Fuck you."
Tragic.
So you are currently grappling him, and now he's going to try and roll a strength check to resist. So you will roll a strength check yourself to counter.
Please still have that bug where you get the same rolls like twice in a row. Yep, same bug.
Call your shots, boys. Call your shots.
Call your shots.
So whereas you did get that initial jump on him, you see that he has definitely overpowered you. It makes sense that this person is stronger than you, despite the fact that the roll number doesn't actually reflect that.
GG.
Call your shots, boys.
My special moment.
And you see the man, he drops something on the ground. And then he makes a dash towards the other window over here.
I go
Which
pick
will
that up?
trigger an attack of opportunity from you, Hal.
Can I actually use my reaction to dive at the object as well?
To dive at the object?
Yeah.
To cover it?
No, to like pick it up before he does.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why are you so mean to me?
Say what?
He thinks that this dude is going to pick up an object. No, this dude dropped an object and is running for the window.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. GG.
Okay, I'm gonna.
He
I'm
fucking
gonna roll
leaves.
a-
No!
I'm gonna roll a hit check and roll a 1 and hit Skylark, and that's the end of Skylark.
Yeah, I'm
I was
gonna
thinking
try
each
and
of you can get an
re-grab
attack
him.
of opportunity given the situation here.
I'm not gonna attack him.
Can I try and re-grab him?
That
Or
was
is
that
it
check,
just
right,
like-
Dune?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Sweet.
You cannot try and re-grab him as part of this attack of opportunity. But that is a successful hit.
God.
This guy didn't even do anything to you.
Man, he in our room at night.
He broke into our room. Didn't say who he was.
Did you leave the window unlocked? So at that point, it's not breaking in.
These
Oh,
windows
no.
don't open. Look at that.
I mean, he clearly came through them and there was a breeze.
They're for show, son. And that breaks his aura.
So, Hal, you see that the item that he's dropped pretty much at the foot of Dune's bed is a yellow lightning crystal.
What was he about to shove that?
I like pick it up. Just kind of look at it.
Oh, don't.
And so at this point, you see he pulls out a knife and he throws that at the, the crystal.
Does it land though?
Is that hit your AC?
Motherfucker.
It's my AC, yeah.
That is a successful hit. Verdi, you get back to where you were.
Oh, wait. Hold on now.
And since it is a crystal,
Oh! 10 feet
You will-
away!
all with the exception of Howl as he's
GG.
holding it, get a reflex save.
But I'm 10 feet away.
It's okay. This is a special circumstance.
So fill the whole room up.
All right, Dune, you pass that DC, having the damage. Verdi, you also pass, having the damage. Howl, I'm sorry.
Man, this hit even my whole day.
Now you also need to roll fortitude save. All three of you. Dude fails. Howl fails.
Ooh.
Hey, it helps if I'm not muted. Can I evade it instead of taking half damage?
Yeah, me too.
'Cause that's what I do.
Evasion.
Man, you can't dodge this lightning. Roll that fortitude save.
I don't remember what I have written out for evasion, if it applies to dust or not.
Yeah, doesn't specify.
I don't know. If you want my opinion,
To take
That's too
half
Naruto-like.
damage, you take no damage instead. This does not apply to deflect. So yes, that would apply there.
Okay, cool.
So you two don't actually take any damage. However,
But
you
they
still have to
would
roll the
still roll.
fortitude save.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Ooh, that's rough.
All right. Oh, I thought it was there. Okay.
Ooh!
So you are all stunned for a moment here.
I'm like Neville in the first movie. Ugh.
Hey, Neville was great in the first movie. He's the hero of the movie.
Is he?
Oh, he's going to kidnap Skylark, and we're going to be like, meh.
So,
Oh no, come back. Don't go. Wait. Hold on. We should go
Sky-
get a
don't
professor.
Don't worry, Skylark. We're coming for
Or
you.
something.
GG.
All right, well, it's only one turn. However, he is going to take advantage of this opportunity. Seeing that you all have been stunned by the crystal, he is going to take a move action, running up to you, Dune. And you see he just takes his fist and just punches you in the head. They just kind of like flop over while you're paralyzed, and then that's it. He runs away.
Ow!
That's Boreas in disguise. You shouldn't have lied to him.
It could be.
GG.
My contacts fly out. What the fuck?
So he takes a second look.
That's when Skylark looks at you. You're a faunus? Oh!
I gotta tell the headmaster.
That's the no, that'd be a dirty thing. Hey, Headmaster.
Ooh, snap.
So he's a fawn. Oh, I didn't say that out loud. Oh crap.
GG.
All right. So you all have now recovered from the paralysis.
I just climb back in
I
bed.
stand up and hold my jaw. What the fuck? Asshole.
Good night, Dune. Go back to bed.
Just kidding. I'm gonna go follow this guy.
Oh, you gonna chase after him? You can.
Survival check.
You are allowed to
guess that
chase
is-
him right now.
Guess that is a
Slow.
smart thing to do. Yeah, I'll go with.
Let that guy get away.
Let me change this map slightly.
I feel good about our chances since I hit him on a since we Mike and I both hit him. So what a dick. He punched me in the face. How much damage did that do? Or was it just like a
Oh, I
fuck
should
you
roll
kind of
damage
thing?
for that.
Yeah, it was just a punch.
5 damage.
Who's my token?
Does that go to my No, it wouldn't. My aura would be active, so that's fine.
Yeah, you were the encounter had started, so unless you specifically didn't turn on your aura,
It would have been on.
I guess I can leave those ones there. Actually, didn't need to put those
Is it-
on the GM layer, so
is
that's
it
just to indicate whose class it is.
Is it night?
It is nighttime, and it is rainy and stormy,
Ooh,
so
nice.
this will make tracking a little bit more difficult.
But it makes my life easier.
And we're barefoot.
So
Unless you guys sleep in your shoes.
I mean, it takes like 5 seconds to put on shoes.
I'm not using that time. I'm jumping out that fucking window right now and going after that guy.
So, well, that 5 seconds, I slipped on my shoes and walked outside.
All right, so Dune will be 5 paces ahead. How about you,
Well-
Verity? You putting on shoes?
No, let's reiterate that. I'll be 15 paces ahead of Powell.
I sleep in my
no,
shoes.
5 will be fine.
So
You sleep in your shoes.
no, I'm fine with. I'll probably put on my shoes.
Next thing you know, he drops some cow traps, and then here we are.
All right. I don't know why I said ahead, and I just kind of moved you away.
We're at a school. There's probably broken beer bottles everywhere. Like, come on.
Roll a
wait.
survival check.
Wasn't there broken glass on the ground too? No,
Well, the window was just open. It wasn't broken.
it was open the whole time. All right, so we gotta have a talk after
Well, no,
this.
no, the window was closed when you went to bed, but it had been opened.
All right,
That's the power of hope right now.
I don't even know we're rolling.
The survival check to track.
Does my existing survival check count?
I have 0 survival check.
What's your roll? Oh, is that the 26?
6? Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you and Dune are both able to track these footsteps. Verity, you are following their lead.
Dope.
You can tell that they are leading south.
When it is supposed to happen.
GG.
When D20 wants you to catch someone.
Hope against hope. Rise above. Be breathtaking. For everything else, All right, so you are up, Dune. You're up, Powell.
Sorry, it's my second alarm.
Ahem. 60 feet, I think. I can be one more lower. All right. And you can say
I-
that they are still going south and that they turned down this little alley.
Am I able to like store an attack action?
No.
Why?
I can punch you, and then we can be in combat, and then, and then we can run.
Slam him in the jaw just like Dune did.
Dune didn't do shit.
Ding ding.
Ding 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 ding.
So you're up, Dune.
Run the other fucking way. What a little bitch.
Just ran to the cafeteria.
Gotta get that pudding. It's the only way you can safely traverse the realm of magic, after all.
Or so they say. That's a legend.
That's a reference to a show that no one here has watched, and I can guarantee that.
Can
Anyway, Howell, you're up.
Can you with absolute? I can't actually see where that stops. Almost.
And Dune, you keep following the tracks, and you can tell that they've gone inside a classroom.
You dick. He punched me in the face. What an
But
ass.
Ass.
Piss. Piss out my ass. Yeah, fuck it. I track it. I'm going in there.
All right, you enter the class. Verity, Howell, you two are both following behind.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna move you all now.
You can't move that far.
he grabbed shoes. He's way behind.
Let me adjust this class real quick. So give me a minute.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun.
gonna throw, like,
Everyone's
some-
here. Wow, that
Happy
is
birthday.
an old character token.
It turns out it was just a birthday party.
Mine.
Happy birthday, Dune. Crack in the face.
All right, so you are now all inside the classroom.
Turns out this is the test.
Indeed, it could be.
Actually, I haven't seen Professor Crom since all that shit went down, so...
You've had classes since then.
Oh.
Who would do such a thing? Punch a student in the face?
Do we need to roll a perception check?
Yeah, roll a perception check this time.
Or is the survival check still implied since there's rain, so there'd be
This-
water?
This will be more of the perception to determine that.
Ooh. Got punched in the face.
GG. Get
I'm not
punched, boy.
I'm not seeing clearly.
You can all see that the rain is kind of leading up towards the podium, but it starts to fizzle out around there.
I'm gonna say, no, just playing. I know you're in here.
Do you want some of that double D?
GG.
That Dune dick?
Rest in peace.
That's what he was talking about. Doing good next episode. That's what he was talking about.
GG.
You can get your dick ripped off. And keep that as a souvenir.
That's too much of a visual image for me.
Well, remember, you knock down someone's aura, you have the option to target body parts.
GG.
Swift kick in the nads.
All right, so that's the podium. Howell, you're up.
I'm gonna walk in. There are chairs here still, yeah? Or is
Yep.
this like a big bench?
Are you gonna sit the fuck down?
No, I'm gonna pick up a chair. And then my turn.
He has his gauntlets or whatever like his weapon is. He's gonna pick up a chair.
The name's Raccoon, and it rhymes with doom, and you're gonna be hurting all too soon.
GG.
This is Hal going into his wrestling career. All right, Dune.
Can't wait.
Okay. So you said it fizzles out when he gets to the podium?
Hmm.
So let me roll another perception check. I don't know. I mean, we don't
That's
see
okay. Your
anything.
perception check from last time will carry over here.
Rip. Okay. So I'll move up 25 feet and store a attack action. We are technically.
You are not in. Nope.
We were chasing someone. He punched me in the
Ah,
face.
I tried to do that earlier. Do you not listen?
Except I could punch you in the face and we can start combat.
I'll shoot
Then we're
you in the
guaranteed to
leg.
be able
I
to
don't
start
ever
attacking.
remember you saying that earlier. I think that maybe you were.
No, we
muted
had a whole
instead of-
conversation about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mike even said the exact thing he just said.
Rip. I didn't hear any of that.
Man,
Hey, it's an option.
maybe you should have
willing to
chosen
do it.
better ears for your fondest trait.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, this man is trying
that's
to.
racial discrimination.
Yes,
Some
it
fawns
is.
have 4 ears, some have 0. What you gonna do about it?
Zero.
GG.
Anyway,
Just gonna
Hal's
walk
turn.
up, go edge the podium and be looking around with my gun up.
All right, Yale can kind of move freely at this moment. If there's anything that you're trying to do.
I'm gonna stay put.
I was gonna say, I guess I'm looking for like an opening in the around the podium area since it fizzles out around the podium.
I'm just gonna go ahead and.
You're not seeing
well,
anything.
I'm just gonna go ahead and yell out. We know you're in here. Come out. And I'm just gonna like smash the chair on the ground.
Wow, that's
Roll
just
damage
property
check.
damage.
Oh, on the
Roll
chair.
1d4 plus your strength. You
Ooh.
break the chair.
I was gonna say chairs have 9.
Really
Now
loud
roll an
noise.
intimidation check.
I'm not trying to intimidate. Well, I guess in a way, trying to get him to come out.
You see that no one comes out.
Is there like a secret passage or something in there?
Probably. So we're trying to figure out how. Stop playing with chairs.
I toss a chair at you. No, just playing.
Turns out Professor Krong is the bad guy.
Is there a light switch in here somewhere?
Oh yeah, right there, right where you were at.
Turn it off.
I hit that light switch.
Yeah, you flick it on. Room lights up.
Oh.
And I don't know if we shut the door behind us, but if it is, then I'll just ignore that. If not, I'm gonna shut
Yeah,
the
the
door.
door's been shut behind you.
Alright.
Alright, anything that you're doing, Verity?
I want to do like a perception check to see if there's like a crack. Like maybe it didn't seal all the way to see if like the podium can move.
You're gonna try and move the podium because your perception will carry over. That's the reason why I had you all roll once you entered.
We had that conversation already.
Yeah, but I was.
It was literally just a second ago.
I thought he was saying like your same perception roll would be the same for like what you're saying. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm gonna try and move the podium, but
All right, so you hop on one side and you start trying to like. It's not budging.
What about right here?
Nope.
What about right here?
Nope.
What about right here?
Nope. However, now that you're on that side,
Oh shit! Dude, get your fat ass off! I'm trying to push something.
Wow.
you see that there is a little switch at the next to the podium.
I'm gonna hit the switch.
Oh shit! I'm
All
still on.
Yeah, you are.
He flips the switch.
I
Nothing
told you to
happens.
get off.
Nothing happened.
I was kind of hoping it would just open up. Oh,
Here we go
well, we don't
again.
want to do that. Flip the switch again.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. The line was actually for that switch was actually right, or here, and now Connor's gonna move it back to right here. Sorry, Doom.
The kind of shit he would do.
He's done it
I
already.
would never. I'm insulted.
We've
Hey.
had that conversation before.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Absolutely insulted. All right, so yeah, what else you trying to do?
Hey, you guys, you seen anything over there?
I'm gonna hop off with him and try to push the podium now that he flipped the switch.
What the
All
heck
right,
are you guys
doesn't
doing?
budge.
I'm gonna keep flipping the switch.
Hey, what the heck are you guys doing?
Playing with a switch.
There's a switch,
Switch.
over here.
Oh, there's a switch over here too. Let me hit this.
Turn the lights back off.
Lights turn off.
And I'm gonna hit the switch again.
Yeah, nothing happens.
How?
I'll look up at the ceiling after turning the lights back on. Like
Nothing
above the
happens
podium.
other than the lights.
I'm like observing that there's nothing above the area in the area above the.
Nope.
Not pulling a Batman on us. All right.
Nope. Clearly see that there's no one who is hiding above you.
All right. So I have to make sure. All right. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna go all the way. I'm gonna try and like kick a hole in the podium.
Roll a
Trying to roll a
damage.
damage check.
And I'll take full responsibility for destruction of school property.
That's the damage. Don't have to roll a hit check.
Oh, damn it.
Hey man, now that podium moved out of the way. I saw it.
GG.
Fuck your hit check.
GG.
Oh, I thought you were kicking it.
Yeah, I'm kicking it. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
do your weapons have a kick modification to them?
It is actually in my weapon description that it covers his arms and legs for martial combat.
All right, that applies then. All right, so you go to kick with your
Does it
weapon,
really?
and you slam into the podium. You can tell that like you just chip a little bit of wood off.
Yeah. I'll continue that on my next turn.
So the switch is still flipped on from the other direction that it was originally flipped, correct? So I'm going to start walking around it to see if there's anything that looks different.
There's nothing new. Just imagine Verdi's still just.
Either of you have a lightning crystal? I feel like this needs to be powered.
I have earth and dust.
I'm just going to keep kicking.
Ka, 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 ka.
So either there's like some mechanism, or maybe that switch is just bait.
Could be.
No, I think he's right. I think it needs to be powered. Here, I'll stick some electricity fund.
Nope.
Well, I
You
don't
can
either.
call it quits
so-
here.
Who, me?
All of you.
Whoops.
You're still kicking at it, and you're just getting a little bit deeper into the wood.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna go back to bed. I'm not finding anything. Travis, I'm sorry you have a stalker.
Travis. Who's Travis?
Dune. So let's just go to bed.
I'm going to sense chakra.
Sense John.
You sense no chakra.
Anyone else want to go to bed?
All right.
I was trying to see if I could roll something on the Switch.
Are you just kicking the bed continuously?
Yeah.
See, now there's
Good
a
luck.
decent bit of damage done into the thing.
Could I roll a
Kinda peek
repair
inside.
check on the Switch to see if it what it needs?
You can roll a knowledge check to see if you can identify that.
If my intelligence was an 8, then I'd be looking for a power
I don't
box
see it.
You cannot tell.
Damn, dude, you're kind of tarded.
or a junction
I got
box.
punched in the face. I'm a little rattled.
GG.
I'm gonna try. Dang, I'm kind of tarded too.
GG.
Darn.
Are there any windows in the classroom?
Oh, yeah, there are a couple.
One.
Are any of them open?
Nope.
No, it went up to the podium. And that was about it. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. I'm gonna go back to the class, or go back to the home, go back to bed.
All right.
Rip. Yeah, sure. You want to look around a little bit? Maybe a
As
mechanism
soon as,
that actually
as soon as
powers
fucking Hal lifted that crystal up, I was like, "Fuck."
GG.
I imagine if this ever becomes like a thing, that's exactly what Dune's gonna say. He's gonna look up and go, "Fuck no!" Hal does this right here. He goes,
Where the road goes.
That's perfect. He's
With
gonna
an evil
go.
glare.
He's gonna go.
Yes.
What's this?
So, weapon of some kind. A grenade, if you will.
I had never seen one of this kind.
Rip.
So, y'all heading back home?
No.
Yeah.
All right. Dan gets
Decent.
discouraged heading out. Virdi, how about you?
I'm gonna start heading that way slowly. Kind of like still kind of looking around just to see if I see anything. But yeah, I'm gonna start heading out the door.
All right.
Defacing
All
a
right.
professor's classroom.
GG.
How could you?
So after kicking for a short while, I start looking for an extension cord first.
There is no extension cord.
All right, that was a joke. And so what I'm actually gonna start looking for is like something on the walls or objects that are on the podium itself.
There are no objects on the podium. The switch is the only thing.
Are there anything on the wall themselves?
There's like some posters.
So posters.
Sir, have you
Don't
tried
let it-
plugging the object back in?
I tried turning it off and on again.
GG.
In fact, we have.
And depending on the amount of time that's gonna pass, I'm gonna like search on each desk or like around each desk, like moving the chair, looking for it, like a second switch.
And at this point, Dune and
Or-
Verdi, you two have both left the building. How will you find nothing after all your searching?
On the posters too.
Not on the posters either.
Dang, we better get in so much trouble. All right, so I already beat on it. You said there's like a tiny hole.
From
Or
where
it's
you've
just
been
like
kicking in,
chipped
yeah.
away.
It's just like it's chipped away.
How close is it to that switch?
It's like on the opposite side of that end of the podium.
Fudge. All right. What is this ground made of? Out of?
Marble.
What is the heaviest object in this room aside from that?
You.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna get on this podium and punch myself like 6 times.
To increase your weight.
Yeah.
All right, hop onto the podium.
And see if this podium weighs in on itself.
See, the podium is currently holding firm.
All right.
But
gonna go
you
to
also
bed and get
see
in
that
trouble
your
tomorrow.
aura has dropped significantly.
It costs what, like 3 ore?
3 times 6, so that's 18.
That's chump change. I'm gonna go to bed now. And just like prepare to get in trouble tomorrow for destroying class property.
All right. And you all head back to bed.
This is so lame.
Metagame wise, what did we need to do?
It's probably outside.
No, everything you needed involved that switch, but let's just say you didn't handle it correctly.
Oh, you were supposed to pull the switch instead of flip it up and down.
No, I should have
Listen.
picked up.
There'll be a time where that will come up again. And, maybe one of you will learn the secret at that time.
You got to say the magic words.
Shazam!
Avada Kedavra.
Suddenly I've gained new powers.
Sam. All right. So you all tired? Go back to your beds.
When Hal walks in, he sees me fastening the window shut.
GG.
We're just gonna knot that up. Okay.
Check my wallet. Make sure all my stuff's there.
Yep, all your stuff is there. Y'all can tell you haven't been robbed.
Skylark's still.
Just assaulted.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
oh
So
yeah,
before-
you were assaulted. Yeah.
We were assaulted. All right. This is gonna be our story. Otherwise, we're gonna get in trouble for destroying school property.
Me and Dune are not going to get in trouble for destroying school property.
Okay, here's a story. Let's all get this. Sounds like
So
someone that
let's-
sounds guilty right there.
We were assaulted. Someone broke into our room and assaulted us, and we chased them down into that classroom.
I want to set my alarm clock for like 15 minutes early than what we usually wake up to.
Okay. All right, and y'all go back to bed, and you wake up 15 minutes early.
My personal alarm clock.
Okay. You wake up 15 minutes early.
Perception
All right.
check.
Hal and Verity, you can also wake up at that same time if you want. Sure.
That was my perception
I'm
check.
gonna head out. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay.
All right, see you, dude. I'm just gonna stay lay in bed for 15 minutes.
Verity, what are you doing?
I'm going to hang out in bed.
All right, Dune, what are you doing?
Works out. I'm gonna go to the headmaster's office.
All right, you go to the headmaster's office. Let me drag on Verity here so he also has vision.
As a matter of fact, can I go to the classroom and act surprised? What happened here?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh my! Roll a deception check.
So, Dune, you enter the professor's quarters.
Hey, Professor.
What did
You
they say?
attacked that
What did they say off the
Oh,
Grange?
my-
Someone has vandalized that vehicle.
GG.
I knock on the door. Yeah,
And she says, come in.
and I walk in.
So she's there at her office.
Headmaster, I had a break-in in my dorm room last night.
She looks at you. What happened?
My roommates woke up to, or my team woke up to, or most of my team woke up to the noise of the window being open or the wind outside, the storm outside. I don't know which one. And then yelled, and I woke up to someone being at the end of my bed. They dropped a lightning crystal, ran to the window, shot it, and then came up and punched me in the face.
Did he steal anything?
No.
Did you catch him or track him at all?
We tracked him to Professor Crom's classroom.
And you couldn't figure out after that?
No, we tracked him to the podium, and then that was it. The trail went cold.
She kind of looks down with some very serious concern at that. I'll check in with Crom about this. See if we can figure out what happened.
Okay. And we'll keep our windows tightly shut, or tightly locked from now on.
Yes, be careful. But you and I will see each other later today.
Because y'all were stupid. Couldn't pass class.
Alright, so how will you go into the class? You're serious about that, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you go into the class. Veerdy, are you with him?
Sure. What in tarnation?
What happened here?
You see Crom's there. See, he's just kind of working. Oh, seems to be working on a lecture. He looks up, he goes, hello students. How can I help you?
How's your
You out there, dude?
Just stopping by to say hey. What happened here?
Hey.
What do you mean?
Wonderful time to play.
Oh, is there like no distraction?
You see, you walk in, you see that there is absolutely no indication that anything happened. That chair has been replaced. The podium itself seems to have no symbol of damage. Everything seems to be completely fine.
Should have rolled a will save. It's
Impossible. No, nothing. You seen Dune?
You see?
Says, I've seen him recently, not right now.
Oh. Well, he left earlier. Thought he might have come this way.
From what I hear, he seems to have an annoying habit of poking his head into the headmistress's office.
Oh.
My guess is he would have gone there.
I'm just gonna go look for him.
Of course.
Have a good one. I squint my eyes slightly, suspiciously.
And you see he just looks at you through his sunglasses.
Alright, and I'm just gonna walk away.
Alright. And you go kind of like back by the dorm at the same time that Dune does, and you both meet.
Key.
And you share the information, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you mean him.
Well,
No,
both
both
of
of
you.
us.
Yeah. Well,
You
That
gotta
was
wonder
weird.
what the guy breaking in his intentions really were.
I already told you what his intentions were. He wanted the double D. The Dune dick.
he never said that.
Didn't have to. I already said that. Yeah, I did.
He was at the end of my bed.
We already had this conversation, Hal.
You have
Heck
to
did he
wonder
want
if he
with you?
was there to kill me or if he was there to take me in my sleep.
Take you in your sleep.
Yep, kidnap me. Wouldn't be the first time I've had something like this happen.
What? It's interesting.
Kidnapped here often.
Oh, Hal would know about my semblance, but I guess he hasn't actually heard it.
What I know about your semblance?
You've been there for it, technically.
It's never been explicitly stated that your team knows.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go eat breakfast.
Metagame, you would know. But not in-game. So do you know what it is, metagame, Hal?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm an advocate against metagaming.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
So, Veerdy, you go in to start getting some breakfast when all of a sudden you see that Professor Noctis shows up. Wait, was it Noctis?
Look at your notes. Who broke into their room?
No, it was probably Zephyr, wasn't it?
It was Jordan.
Zephyr. It was Zephyr's class that you failed, right?
I didn't fail it.
He failed.
It was whoever
he failed the Dust class, and he failed.
Grim class,
It
Grim
was
Lore or whatever.
Grim class.
Grim
Okay, yeah,
Lore.
that was Zephyr. That makes sense. It would not be Noctis.
So the husband and wife will be escorting us today.
Zephyr walks up. He goes, there you three are. Let's get going. It's time for your detention. / extra
Oh,
credit
right.
/ makeup test.
I mean,
whatever you want to call it.
What if we passed? What if
think-
some of us
I
passed?
think Verity and I are just going to go eat. Hal can. I guess we're a team. Let's go.
He says, no. After all, the best way, or we have found that the best way sometimes to encourage people to work harder is through the concept of,
Teamwork.
what's it called? Group punishment?
Magic.
Like what they do in the army.
Oh, let me go get Skylark then.
Magic.
Oh no, Skylark's in the middle of something, I'm afraid. I guess he had some emergency dental work that had to be taken care of.
GG.
Can he die in the operation?
What
Listen, he's not going to die until it makes sense for him to die. Let's just say, once we're done... let's just say we're approaching a time period where it'll make more sense for him to just naturally die. And at that point, I'm just not going to worry about him.
He said, can he die in dental?
So while we're walking with Zephyr, can I trip Hal on accident?
Try
Well,
it. Jump.
it's not an accident, but yeah, you can go and trip him.
No, that's on accident.
No, it's not.
Okay, I want to try and trip him.
Okay. Roll a hit check.
Let's see.
Melee hit check.
I know.
Is your trip check equipped with light weaponry?
Is that a hit on you, Hal?
What are you tripping with? That's
My
that's-
foot.
Well, little did you know, Hal had a.
Hal gets a reflex save.
Yeah, he had a movement action saved.
To only trip halfway?
Infinite move action.
Activate dodge.
Rip.
Hal, you
Well.
trip.
Oh my god, Hal, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try and help him up.
What the heck was that for?
I didn't mean to. You walked right in front of me.
Sense motive.
Alright, roll to see if Verity.
Get this 20, boy.
Ooh. It's gonna be a rough one to pass.
From the heart of the cards. That sucked.
You can tell that he's not being fully truthful with you, Hal.
Like,
What's
Hal,
your deal? You kind of jack him up a little bit.
you need to pay more attention in class.
Better jacked up than jacked off, am I right?
You are not letting me get my Cheerios today.
Yeah, you can go get your stupid Cheerios.
Nuh-uh, we have to go.
Zephyr says, no, he can't. No Cheerios for him.
All right, let's get Cheerios first, and then let's all have. I think that's only fair.
All right, cheerio, chaps. Let's get on with this.
It's just called collective punishment.
Oh, are you looking up like there's a special word for group punishment?
In football, it was if one person messed up, everyone has to be punished for it. It's just
Yeah, exactly.
team punishment.
Okay, I guess it's all the same thing.
We're a team. If one person fucks up, we all fuck up.
We're all in this together, hand in hand.
I disagree.
You're
Where
up
are
very
we?
Bottom center.
At Joe's mama's house.
This forest looks familiar. It looks like it's burned down.
Nope, not burned down.
This is the wall, isn't it?
Yep, you are just a little bit out of the outside of the headquarters or the academy right now. And Iris, she goes up to you, Hal, as this all starts. She says, "I'm going to need your weapon."
I'm gonna have to get naked here.
Hey, she said she'll use your weapon.
So
I'm
you to
I'm gonna
explain that
look
your weapon
forward.
is directly tied to your clothes.
I'm gonna look forward. Is this junk literally out of his pants?
I mean, I literally have to take off my clothes.
Verity says, "Yeah, it is." I'm gonna say, "Now it's a party."
So
when
when
your
your
After the
clothes were
behind this
taken,
tree.
so when your clothes were taken from you, from Greg, that means you were just sitting there naked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, let me resend you my weapon description.
Okay, I forgot about that. She says, "Okay, strike that. You can keep the clothes on. You just remember that you aren't allowed to use that weapon."
Okay,
I'll
Well,
just,
strike
hold on.
that.
He can still
unwrap
take it off because he's wearing a class uniform.
This is accurate. You have a backup class uniform. You wear your regular weapon
GG.
under the class uniform.
I was gonna say if I can't wear
Spirit Tydoon.
my cool shit, you can't wear.
No, I'm just saying I have to
This.
take my clothes off to take my weapon out. I'm not saying I can't. Like I'll be naked.
Al, did you move yourself behind a fucking tree?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's Spirit Die worthy as well, actually.
What? I just explained why. I
Yeah,
still
I'm saying
have
that's
to
Spirit
get
Die.
take it off.
He's giving you a spare die. Jeez, chill.
Yeah, you don't want it, I'll keep it.
Rest in peace.
Alright, so you get into your underwear, take off your clothes. Beardy comes up to peek on you.
Rip.
What you doing?
Just gonna stand here between the two teachers. Just
I need some assistance.
Penis!
I'm gonna need an adult here.
Why is it so small?
Xavier pops up. I am an adult.
What the? I need another adult, please.
Iris says, nope.
Iris walks up. Your nose bleeds.
GG. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, she takes your weapons. Is that alright? Here you are, and she hands you 4 vials of red dust, powdered dust, 2 light blue crystals, and 1 yellow crystal.
Add that shit to your inventory, boy.
Said
Says
4
her-
powdered dusts.
4 powdered red dust.
2 light blue and 1 yellow
2
crystal.
light blue crystals and 1 yellow crystal.
Quart.
And so you all are out here. Now, Xavier and Iris, they start explaining. Now, whereas this is, of course, your punishment for Howell's less than stellar performance academically, this is also a necessary mission. We have heard some rumors of someone spying around the academy, and so we're going out to look for them. We'll kill any Grim that we find. We're going to leave most of that combat up to you unless it seems like you can't handle it. And if we come across this individual, we're going to take them in alive.
So I take it Hal is going to be using nothing but dust during this exercise.
Iris says, yes, that is his punishment. That's his requirement to show that he knows how to use dust for this. Hey, Hal, what's your intelligence score?
Oh,
8.
boy.
Fantastic.
You get a minus something to your hit checks.
Now,
Oh,
whenever you
okay.
use the powder dust, you have to roll a 1d10. All right. Well, let's be off, shall we? I'll have you lead.
Can I
Dude,
have
you're
a
up.
Oh.
quick tutorial?
We're off to see this.
Quick tutorial on how to use powdered dust.
Yeah.
Boy.
So powdered dust can be used up to 30 feet away, unless you have a weapon mod. That is just mod to extend that, as well as range. When you
No.
use it,
Well, I'm
it
looking.
affects 3 squares that you target, and it will apply the effects to all 3 of those squares.
All right.
If you have an intelligence score lower than 10, then you have to roll a 1d10, with the DC being 1 per intelligence score below. Otherwise, the vial will detonate on you and your surrounding teammates.
All right.
So you, being your intelligence score is 8, you must roll higher than a 2 to succeed.
Easy enough.
Well,
All right,
20%
Hal.
chance of failure.
Oh, yeah, here, we'll say you're all moving together right now.
Yeah, the heck.
And keep walking, until you
Who said-
see
Is that a cow?
that is
Sure
not
is.
a cow.
We have fought one of these before, Beardy.
I can't tell what it is.
It's a cow.
It's that giant grim that was tunneling that has the
Oh,
spike on its-
poop.
It's a Deathstalker.
No, it's a cow.
That's a cow.
Oh,
This
one of
is-
these again.
Get some of that grim milk.
Iris and Zephyr, they both kind of say, all right, team, good luck. We'll keep our eyes open.
Okay.
Dune, you're up.
Dune died.
Fuck is that? All right, I'm going to
That's a grim.
run back. I'm gonna run back to where I'm like 90 feet away from it. I'm not gonna be able to get that far. All right, I'm just gonna run back to like right here. All right, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
And then I'm gonna shoot at the grim. Or you know what? No, I'm gonna store an attack action and use a heroic storage to have my full benefit out of it. For my
All
next
right.
What's a heroic storage?
It's a feat.
feat.
Oh. Was that with
What-
your new class?
No, it's just a feat that anybody can get, and it will make me be able to shoot 3 times on my next turn.
It's
pretty cool.
whenever you store an action, you can use a heroic storage, which can only be used a certain number of times a day. And it counts one storage is over too.
When did you pick that one up?
And then that last level up.
Were we supposed to get another feat?
It's level 6. Every 3 levels, you get a feat.
Oh, I didn't do that.
All right.
Well, I got the feat that was... I guess that was an ability. Oh, Yep, I have a note here. Choose a feat. Cool. Oops.
Got to get that feat. But as for right now, Howl, you're up.
All right.
Stupid Zach.
This thing have a mouth?
Yes. You can see it is right in front of its face.
Sweet.
I'm glad I moved away.
All right. I'm like, hey, you, and point to the grim. Come
You can
get
see
some.
it is already looking at you.
All right. Say, come get some, and then I'm gonna pull out the yellow crystal. And as it approaches me to attack, I'm gonna jump. Well, I don't know how high it is, but I'm gonna jump and try and like shove this in its mouth,
Okay.
and then crush it with my hands.
So, for the record, if you're jumping, its mouth is under it.
It's like I'm gonna have to like slide underneath it.
Yeah, you'd have to slide. I mean, it's big enough to where you wouldn't have to actually slide, but it's like jumping would not let you get it in the mouth.
But in the RWBY standpoint, you'll be sliding underneath it.
GG.
From a D&D standpoint.
All right. Well, I'll try and do that as it attacks me.
Okay. Hal or Beardy.
Alrighty, boys. Let's see.
So he's ready a couple of actions.
Damn. So...
Remember, you just have to... Distance has to be from you to its nearest point, which would be that right there.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to
It's-
store my... I get you. I'm going to store my movement and shoot.
Yeah, it's not as clear with the fact that I make them circular as opposed to squares, but you know, I think it looks better. One of those is it.
Hookily dookily.
Howdy ho, good neighbor. That was not Flanders, the line I just said.
Howdy ho there, neighbor. I don't know. I think you were watching Hulk Hogan or something.
No, the howdy ho. That's Home Improvement. That's Wilson.
Anyway, my turn's over.
All right, takes 17 points of damage. And that's the Grimp's turn, and is going to immediately move up
He's
towards
gonna
you,
come
Hal.
get some.
And that's when Hal
So-
got eaten.
Triggers your ready to action. So, you're going to try and slam the dust crystal into its mouth. Roll a hit check. Melee hit check.
Actually, let me make sure there's not a modifier for that. Ooh, strength and base attack.
You know what sucks
Alright.
about that?
That'll succeed here.
You have to try to activate it somehow.
I said I was gonna crush it.
Oh, so it's going to blow up on you too.
Yeah.
Rip.
Luckily, you're not aiming for its actual AC, so that is a success. And it goes to bite at you, and it bites the crystal.
And explodes. Roll a reflex save.
And now you get to make your attack against it to trigger it. So now I have to
Oh, no,
make
I was
another
like-
hit check. Oh, wait, you
Oh,
was
no.
it?
It's
I was
so
gonna like
close
crush it
to
in my hand. I was
melee
gonna like shove it in
range.
his mouth
Oh.
and then crush it with my hands.
Okay, so you see, it's going to bite your hand, and as it's going to clamp on your hand, and your fist is inside of its mouth with the crystal, you crush it. All right, so
Yeah.
now it'll roll now you will roll the damage for the dust, which is a 48 for yellow crystal.
What is bite damage?
Oh my goodness.
That was a good roll.
That's the highest Hal's ever rolled in damage.
You will
That is
also
not
need to
true.
roll a reflex save. Actually, no, you don't. You will be denied because of the context. You will also need to roll a fortitude save, Alice, will the creature.
This will be just like that drinking competition.
And it fails.
I think I also fail. I don't know what the DC is.
DC is 20, so that's a fail. So roll 1d4.
He was trying to slide and the creature bit his hands, and then he goes, "Whoop!"
Whoops.
All right, and you two are both stunned for 2 turns.
And then I just like motion a thumbs up as much as I can.
Remember, you
mean
also
the
took that
thumb
30
inside.
damage as well.
I mean, the thumb that's inside the creature's mouth.
Yeah. Whoops.
I'm gonna need you to move underneath the creature there, Hal,
Alright, I chose my feet.
Okay.
or at least out of the way, because I'm probably gonna run up on the creature.
Well, you are
He's,
up,
like,
Dune.
around the same spot.
Yep, I'm gonna run up on the creature.
What about me?
You already went.
Yeah.
But Hal is second.
Now this is stored action.
Oh.
They're ready, yeah.
Ready. Yeah, not stored.
I'm gonna
Might
run up
be.
to the creature and hit it 3 times. Or try to.
All right. It's currently
Oh,
it's stunned, so
Oh, so they're all 3 hits.
Mhm.
Okay. Just trying to see if they were crits then.
Hitting him 3 times? Holy fuck.
Start them actions.
the stored actions, which counted as 2, so we had 2 stored attack actions, and then this turn's attack action.
Oh, I get it. I'm just saying, wow.
Mm-hmm. So I imagine you like sliding up, seeing how they're stunned, you just bang, 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 shooting all into the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Virdi, you're up.
I'll just do my standard attack. So I don't need to roll the hit?
Nope. Shh, 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 dude. Shh, shh.
Wait, what?
I'm confused.
Shh, it's okay.
It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay. Whoops. All
And
right.
I'm storing my movement.
With the low blow thing? Is that what this is?
Yeah,
Well,
that's what he was indicating.
Dune can do low blow.
Dude, you don't get
Yeah.
your chance at low blow. He wanted you to move forward so that way you'd get the opportunity for the next attack.
Nah.
He's stunned for 2 fucking rounds, bro.
I already stored my movement.
GG.
It is not a crit. Okay.
All right. Now it's its turn, and it is stunned. All right, back to you, Dune. Why do I have a... Alright, blue for... because it's a beta. Alright, takes 31 points of damage and is still up.
I'm gonna save my movement action.
Alright, Verity, you are up. Howl, you are no longer stunned with that turn.
I'm gonna move up to it.
All right. I look at Professor Harris. I was like, can I at least use my semblance?
Right, it's Hal's turn, not mine.
Before that happens, let's just say Verity takes his turn.
Yeah. You became unstunned because that was your second turn.
And with that,
Yeah.
you kill it,
You're
Verity.
talking a free action. Yeah.
So Zephyr, he kind of laughs at that. He goes, in all my years, I've never seen someone reach inside a Deathstalker's mouth to try and detonate the crystal. I have to admit it, Hal. You're a reckless son of a bitch, but goddamn if that wasn't impressive.
It's the only thing I can think of, sir.
I think that was a good thing to do. You seem to have a lot of aura on you. Didn't have access to your weapon. Needed a guaranteed hit. I think it's well played. How about you, Iris? You see that she's just kind of got a smirk, nodding her head silently. So, all right. Let's see if we can keep moving forward now. Dune, lead the way.
And then we keep moving forward together.
Yep, you're just leading the path direction.
Alright. I'll start walking this way, I guess. Since that's the direction that the Deathstalker was kind of walking from, or coming from, it seemed like.
Still in that same direction now?
Yeah.
Still in
Actually-
that same direction?
Can I roll a survival check?
Sure.
Even though my survival sucks.
Mhm.
I mean, it didn't fail me before. I mean, you never know. Yeah.
You're not able to track any unique-looking tracks.
And I guess now we'll go back in that direction.
Back in that direction. All right, so you're heading like over here.
Yeah.
At the very edge of your vision, Verity, you can see that there are a couple of Borbatusks chilling under a tree.
Hey guys, there's some Borbatusks chilling under a tree.
What direction?
In... I can't see them.
I sniffed them out.
You should be able to see like the ever so vague edge of them.
No. Like, are they right there?
How about now?
I don't. Now I do. They're over here. Soups.
Alright, let's get
Can
ready
you
for
show up?
combat.
All
Hey,
right.
Hal, got another one of those lightning crystals.
Nope.
That would have come in handy. Okay.
But I
Alright,
do
dude.
have blue.
Hey, pigs! Over here.
We prefer officer. It's a joke.
Wow.
I'm gonna use my ice dust and try to line it from this one to this one.
All right. And your intelligence score is above 10, or is at least 10.
Yeah, it's actually 14.
Fantastic. That is powder dust, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go ahead, roll that hit check. And so this will be 1d20 plus your base attack bonus plus your intelligence modifier.
Oh, well, you can add 5 to that, or 4 to that then. So that'd
Alright.
be 25.
I guess that could have been covered with you as well, Hal. That's how you determine the hit check for dust, for powder dust.
FYI,
Is it
during that
20?
episode where I was using it
Plus
at the
intelligence.
cave with Verity, I was not adding the base attack bonus to my hit with it.
Ah. Yeah, I realized after I made the updated character sheet, since I have dust having its own like unique class, I should probably have a third one for dust. But that requires me to go through the entire goddamn sheet and make another copy.
So I'm taking it a 25 hits these two.
So I'm just going to wait on that. All right. Roll the damage for it.
Oh. Fuck, I didn't write that down.
Well, how dare you? And you know what that means? That means you just don't even get it.
I think it's
The
48.
damage is 2d6 plus your intelligence. It's not 48, you fucking piece of shit.
Do our stored actions get erased?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's the
All
damage.
right. They take
and
13 points of damage, and now they have to make a fortitude save. That's the alpha, and that's the omega. Both are frozen. Roll a 1d4.
Fuck yeah.
That'll be good for frozen. You just let it go. All right. Owl, you are up.
I'll store my movement action.
Let's see. That'll do nicely right there. There's some walk in front of him. Say, come at me.
You don't want to walk in front of the one that isn't stunned or isn't frozen.
Oh, these are frozen. GG.
Yeah.
Where were you at just now?
On the other screen. In this book.
All right, so you're saying come at me with that one.
Yeah.
You can see as you walked up, it did definitely look at you. Virdi, you're up.
Taking that path will do attack of opportunity, Hal, if you wish to be attacked. No.
GG.
Well, the first attack's a critical hit, which kills it instantly, so don't have to worry about the one.
Nice.
All right.
So, as it's preparing to come out, it appears, and you go, oh.
I'm storing my movement.
Movement.
I heard that too.
GG.
All right, they're both frozen for their turn. You're up again, Dune.
Dean.
Alright, I'm going to shoot at the green one.
That's a miss.
That's it.
It's
They're
frozen. I just wanted to see if it was going to crit. Boom.
All right, and it is still alive.
And I'll save
Ow.
another movement action.
I was like, well, they're not coming at me.
Well, they're frozen.
So I'm just going to store an attack action.
All right.
His perception sucks, okay? He doesn't see.
Beardy.
He didn't see this wall of ice that is circled, that is on them.
I'm gonna hit the alpha.
Like, I'm zoomed out.
I just want to see if
Can't
it'll
see that
crit.
trash.
Say you're aiming at the alpha.
The red, yeah.
All right. Roll for damage. And it is still up. Now it's their turn. You are up again, Dune.
That's the green one again.
All right, and that one kills it.
And then I'm going to go ahead and move up to the right there.
All right. Owl, you're up.
Store another one.
All right.
Attack and move.
Verdi, you're up.
I think that's exactly how Iris wanted you to use the crystal dust, but that's okay.
Moving up to it, and I'm attacking.
I'm gonna waste them all here.
20 plus. See if it crits. See if it crits. Okay.
I don't know how many enemies are gonna fight. Like, I use them all, and then I'm like defenseless.
You're making a very prudent decision there, Hal. All right. That's now its
And-
turn. It's back up. Dune, you're up.
Did you see Dune's hit as well? 31 added to that? Okay.
You're up, Jin.
I just went again.
Oh,
Okay. Hold on. There we go.
oh, it's okay. It's already dead.
Oh,
Oh, that's okay.
who killed it?
Don't worry. About
That was Dune.
Oh,
it. GG.
And it says, all right, well,
Are
not
you
much in
keeping
terms
track?
yeah.
That still like counts as one.
So Xavier says, all right, good job, team. Now you can see the power of dust there. Alright, says, yes, even if it's not the one who I intended to use the dust. That was a very good use of powdered dust.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Alright, where to now?
Any sign of that guy?
Roll a
No,
Suicide
no
check.
signs at the moment. You can all roll your own survival checks if you want. But they're
Yes, sir.
saying, nope, nothing at the moment. I guess I can actually have them roll. I have their sheets pulled up.
Oh.
Dang.
I pick up
Never
a piece
mind.
of grass, lick it.
Xavier
and
says, wait, I think I found tracks. He rolled a nat 20.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Did he
thank
really?
goodness, because I'm
Yep.
lost right now. This is exactly what I'm going to say, too. Thank goodness, because I am lost right now.
And she
I
rolled
don't know.
super high as well. So, alright, yeah, you actually find some tracks right now.
Oh,
They're
right.
very... You can tell that they're very old, but they are moving that direction.
Okay, we're going to walk in that direction. In fact, Xavier goes to show me the tracks, and I'm still like, I don't fucking see it.
GG.
Says, yeah, it requires a very keen eye. Someone who's trained in these kind of things like I am.
I light a cigarette. I don't know, man. I mean, it just looks like a bunch of moved up ground there.
Looks at you says, you smoke?
Told him to stop, Professor.
Do you want one?
You're a kid. That's an incredibly unhealthy habit.
I'm an incredibly unhealthy habit.
I don't know how to respond to that. Now, let's keep going.
GG.
Keep moving in the same direction.
Yeah.
So you eventually move up into a point where you see what looks to be
Fall.
an old, broken down house. Just the edges of it at the moment.
Let's go in.
I can't even see the edges.
Wait, so at that happens, Xavier, he puts his hand up to stop you all and says,
I'm gonna roll. Can I? Oh, it's dark right now, right?
No.
it is cloudy. It's not nighttime, but it's cloudy.
But is it dark?
No.
I'd say it's darker than day, but no, it's not dark.
So can I? So my old friend, would that not work?
No, you know what? Still check. Or,
Whether it be the
spirit
night
die.
or the
Spirit-
shadows.
Spirit die. That's better.
Oh,
it's
okay, no,
cloudy,
that would
there's
apply. That would
shadows.
apply. Yeah.
Thank you.
You got to say that early on that's what you're asking for. Because if you're just saying, like, I want to get into the mood.
All right, that's my stealth check.
All right.
Well done.
I am one with the trees.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
GG.
Get the fuck back here.
Rip my stealth check.
Ooh, that was a good one, Hal.
It's like, okay, I'll be quiet.
Crunch.
I'm hiding now.
There's like some Legos right here, like some branches. Knock over some glass.
There's a rubber duck.
Sorry, I need to pull up this character sheet real quick. I didn't have that open, so that way they can roll a perception check.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go take a piss.
How dare
Say
you.
hello.
So is that actually a pretty good stealth check? Like, nat 20, huh?
Yeah.
Can I? Can I use my spirit die to make him reroll?
Nope.
That sucks.
Yeah. Hey,
I wanna
enjoyable
see it.
session, I think.
I want to see it.
All right.
Are you gonna screenshot it? I was more kidding. I trust you. Because
Oh,
if
okay.
not, the audience would call you out. But actually, they probably wouldn't.
Not at this point. We need more followers for that to happen.
Damn. Am I the most hidden out of everybody, though?
Yes.
Oh, dang.
You're even more stealthy than the teachers.
I'm gonna hide in the tree.
Okay.
Wow, this is very pitch black.
Yep.
Wow.
Whoa, that tree's name is Beardy.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right.
All right. Get back here, Verity.
What the heck just flew?
So, I know I am. So, we got some unfortunate news on the meta game side of things.
That's okay.
Apparently
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't tell him.
Wasn't gonna worry about it. That's metagame.
Exactly. All right. Let me just roll some things here. I probably should have done this while you're all not there, but now we're doing it.
All good. You can't worry about something you don't know.
And one more. All right.
That double 20 is ominous.
Okay.
I don't like how many times he's rolling. True.
Listen, don't worry about it. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I've got to reopen something.
Oh, man.
I hate you.
GG.
All right, so Iris is up first with her initiative.
Is that Jean? Oh, no. I was playing.
She's moving up there. Dune, you are up.
Isn't it Xavier?
Are we in combat
Dune's first.
yet? Or is it still just sneaking before the combat?
This is still sneaking before combat.
Alright, I'm going to move up to that tree. Not that it matters. Oh, I see somebody.
You can see the very rough outline of someone as you're seeing their back, and they're like, you can see that there's some light emanating from inside the building from what seems to be a fire.
I think to myself, I could kill him right now. He doesn't have his aura activated. They said
Xavier
bring him
moves
back
up as
alive.
well. And now you see that man. You see, you see all of a sudden, he starts running. The little bit that you can see, he immediately starts booking it.
He's running!
Just get him! Get him now before he gets away!
It's a good thing Dune didn't shoot him, huh?
No, I didn't want to. They said don't kill him. So I don't know what to say.
Hal, you
Can I-
are up.
So since he's running, what does that mean? Does that put us in...
We're now
like-
officially in combat, however, we're keeping the same turn order.
Alright.
That's Howl. Verity, you are up.
Oops.
You can't go through walls, Verity. Thank you.
I can't see.
Then just
What are
inch
you,
forward. You know, take your
magic?
first move action.
That's boring.
What are you, magic or something?
No.
And you can
I
move
wanna
up like 20 feet.
You want to be?
Hey kid, you like magic?
There we go. I see you.
She moves up. Dune, you're up.
I am Dune. I'm just gonna move a little bit at a time.
I'm just going to see if I can see him. And I don't. So...
You don't see him?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at someone else's vision bubble. You see the man looks at you. Beardy, you can... Actually, no, never mind. Sorry.
Why?
Nah, we'll get back to that.
Got
Maybe.
direct line of sight.
Let me roll a perception check. Let's see if I recognize this person.
You do not recognize him.
I recognize you.
I thought we got shot up by him the other day. Is that not him?
This is not Bueller. The same token, different character.
Okay, good, because I was like scared.
No, Bueller wouldn't run from you all. Bueller could probably beat you all.
I'm gonna change my thing back up to 50 because it's a new day. It was still at 45 from getting punched in the face.
What?
Remorse. Now the waters rising. Yeah, it's fine. So now it's Bueller's turn. Bueller. See, now you got me on it. It's not Bueller.
GG.
Sounds like it's Bueller.
Sounds like a Bueller to me.
Hal, you are up.
I didn't even see this guy.
Iris says she kept going northeast.
I hate that my vision is limited, even though I can shoot 90 feet away.
That's because you're in the middle of the forest. Don't worry about it. You've been hindered.
You dick.
Listen. It's a dark day out, you know. Your vision's not quite as good. Don't worry about the details. Just have fun with it. Virdi, you're up.
Alrighty. And
Technically, I mean, you could shoot him right now. You just take a -4 to your shot.
Thank you.
hello.
You see, he turns around to look at you, and you recognize him.
Ooh.
It's
Who is it?
Felgen.
I'm gonna like wink at him.
At this
'Cause
moment,
Cause so no one else's face can see mine, so I'm just gonna like wink at him.
Perception check. Nice.
You see that he doesn't. He just keeps moving forward. Now Iris is going to use a stored movement action.
Dang. You lucky I
Because
get
she
20
starts
points.
off with those
to catch up. And
to
most.
catch up, and she's going to use powdered dust to roll to try and freeze him with some light blue powdered dust.
Eyes unclouded by hate. My name is Dune.
GG.
Oh, that was Al.
That's a hit.
That is indeed a hit. Whoops. He'll roll a fortitude save right off the bat before I do the damage. He fails. He is frozen.
Oh, we're at the top of the map. Damn.
He also takes
He's
some
about to
damage
escape.
here. Yeah, he was right on the verge of getting away. He takes
But you
38
knew
points of
he would
damage from that, from her dust. Which, by the way, that's the fun difference between you using dust and her using dust.
Nice.
Because she's spec'd into it. Her damage, like your damage was 2d6, hers is 66.
I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna shoot at him because I want to break his aura.
He's frozen.
I want to break his aura.
He's frozen.
And shoot him once.
Oh, all right. You go to shoot him. She says, "Stop! He's frozen."
When he unfreezes, he can get away.
Well, we'll arrest him.
Okay. I'm gonna store my attack action and just keep my gun on him.
And Zephyr goes to
check.
one side of him. He's currently frozen.
Ready
What don't you
grapple
people get
check.
about frozen? Okay, see, that makes more sense.
Well, I mean, we just gotta let it go.
I'll get specific.
Ah! So, a little bit of time passes, and he breaks free. Hal, roll the grapple.
Hit check. To
Yep.
get him.
Here comes the 20.
That is a failure. However, Zephyr is following up with his own grapple check.
You know, I'll use that spirit die. Just kidding.
Too late.
And Zephyr grabs him and is restraining him. Says, "All right, let's go take him back to his camp here and see exactly what's going on."
That's when Beardy trips Sapier.
No, I'm not going to do anything stupid.
So you arrive there, and you see that there is a kimono and a fluff mask that is chilling in a box next to him.
I'm going to grab that kimono.
Iris says, "I'm going to need that."
I'm going to hand it to her. Damn it. I wanted
It
to.
feels like evidence.
He says, "This is all evidence. We're going to keep this and hand him over to the King of Vale."
Sounds like a good idea.
But before that happens, Zephyr releases his grip as he sets him down, and he places his spear to the back of his neck. He says, "Now, you're going to answer some questions for us."
Have my gun on him.
He says, "Tell us why you're here, or tell us who you are and what you're doing here, and don't dare lie." You see Felgen, he seems very annoyed by this, responds with a very calm tone. "My name is Felgen.
Oh, no.
I'm a member of the Faunus Liberation Front. I've been put here on patch to scout out Signal Academy." Xanaras exchange a look. "For what purpose?" "For our attack." "For what attack?" "The one that's coming sooner rather than later."
Yeah, the one I told you about? I mean,
Jeez.
You're still asking, just because
I
you can
know.
assume.
I'm just fucking with you.
Jeez.
Iris says, "Why?" He says, "Well, I believe you already know. We're after your dust reserves. Every day my companions siphon off more and more dust here in Vale. But why? We're only trying to help you, Faunus." He laughs. He laughs. "You're part of the reason we're still enslaved. You defend a corrupt system and justify it on the grounds of, well, at least we're not Atlas. Could be worse. Look at how good you have it. You and your king are nothing but pillars that inhibit true progress. So, Fluff will cut you down." See, Zephyr pressures his weapon in the kind of more towards Felgen's throat now. And you see his aura clashing with the blade. He says, "Maybe I should just kill you right now then and end this." At that point, Felgen kind of gets a little bit more nervous, just remains quiet. Iris steps up, gets involved, pushes the weapon down. Says, "You're under arrest, Felgen. The King of Vale will determine your sentencing." Pulls out a vial of white dust, and she forms it to make a pair of handcuffs of earth around his hands. Felgen smiles again. "Your mercy is much appreciated, Miss Rainbow." Says, "All right, we're escorting him back."
Back to reality. Up to goes gravity. Up to goes.
So you threw a roll perception check.
Golly gee.
Wait. I'm sorry. Minus 3 off of that.
Okay.
Whoop! Bop,
All right.
bop, 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 bop,
You actually
bop.
all see this.
Oh, thought I was cool.
So you see as you're walking, he nods to a bird in the tree, and the bird seems to nod back and fly away.
Can I shoot the bird?
You can.
Oh, I
that
want to
check?
do. Hold on. Well, okay, you can roll your hit check.
That's a miss.
Okay, I was gonna try and come up with a way to accidentally get in the way of the bullet.
GG.
You can, hey, since you're standing next to me, we can say that you bumped me a little bit.
Bumped or accidentally walked a little bit faster.
And it's like you use like because the bird's over here on the side, so you immediately pull out your weapon, like go and shoot, and like it slams. Like you think you like bumped Verity's head, but Verity actually just kind of like reached down, and, like nudged it.
That works.
Damn it!
And immediately
That
the
was-
two look back at you and say, "What's happening?"
That he nodded. He nodded at that bird, and it flew off. That's his informant.
And they look at him and they say, "What's that? What's the link to that bird?" He goes, "It's just a bird. Why do you think I'm out here? I like nature."
Bullshit.
He goes, "I don't know what you expect of me. It's a bird. What could I do?"
True. Did Hal see that too, though?
Yes,
Go
everyone
Yeah.
of you three saw it.
Shit. I want to lie, but like, if Hal's gonna potentially call me out too, that doesn't work.
Go ahead, do what you got to do.
I'm gonna stay silent.
I'm just a character.
I'm just gonna be smart.
I'm just a simple character that obviously doesn't agree with Fluff's ideals.
You 100% disagree with everything I'm about.
So, Felgen starts speaking as you all continue your path. He says, to repay you all for your mercy that you've given, I would like to repay. Yeah, I'd like to repay the favor. In my spying, I have noticed you two being rather intimate. And you see, for a moment, Zephyr seems to kind of like stumble over what he's doing, and he kind of like blushes even a little bit. He goes,
Shut
and
up.
then they kind of both look at him with a little bit of a glare after that moment passes. And Felgen's grin, you can see it grows. He says, "I'm just saying, your final days may be here sooner than you think. So if there's anything special you need to do, now's the time to do them."
Let's get it on.
Baby.
And Zephyr just keeps walking forward. He says, "Fluff will fail. Vale has defended itself for centuries. We have the greatest warriors in the world, and the best of us are housed at Signal. Any attack you throw at us will fail." Felgen, "You are indeed capable fighters. In a one-on-one battle between you and me, I can't imagine that I would stand a chance. But I'm far from the strongest of our members." "Yeah? Who is?" "Well, now if I told you, that would be telling. But I'll tell you one name."
Bueller.
He
Norton.
turns to you. He goes, "You know him." And as soon as that name is said, you see that both Iris and Zephyr both turn to look at you, and they have a look of horror on their faces.
Which name?
Bueller.
Bueller. Oh, okay.
Bueller. Bueller.
And Felgen's smile just gets bigger. "So, how do you know him, Dune?"
I survived an attack from him.
"Recently?"
Yes.
Well, that's not according to plan. Something tells me he got away, though."
No, I got away. He almost killed us.
"If he wanted you dead, you would be. Take solace in that."
Where was this? Was this the episode I was gone for?
Yeah. I'm sorry, professors. He said that if we said anything that he would kill someone.
They just kind of look at each other nervously and say, if there's anyone who could, it'd be him. And so you see Felgen just continues, "Oh, you remember him, do you?" And Iris speaks. "He was one of the hired mercenaries who was involved in the Faunus Rights Movement attack. The one a decade ago that Norton hired the mercenaries for. But I didn't know he was a Faunus." "Yeah, he hit it." He turns to you, Dune, with that. "He did it with some sweet blue contact lenses."
Thank you.
And he turns back to the professors. "Would you care to inform the kids just as to who he was?" Zephyr speaks. "He wasn't a who, he's a what. He's a monster. I've never seen such a lethal archer. Once the tides of battle turned in our favor, he would kill anyone who even gave a hint of resistance. Throughout that whole battle, I don't think anyone landed a single hit against him either. Why is he fluff now? He never even seemed the revolutionary type to me. Yeah, he isn't. But we all have our motivators. His just happens to be a pretty face. As if he just kind of grunts. We should keep going.
And so we continue on to the city.
Well, back to the academy.
Back to the academy. Oh, there goes gravity.
GG.
If there's anything you want to ask him, now's the time.
How many walkers have you killed?
GG. You like pie?
Says I'm a fan of pie, yes.
That's all I want to know.
How long have you been out here, Felgen?
3.14.
Since roughly the start of this semester.
I don't know how far we are. Is it like a couple months?
It's like 5 months.
Okay, I know you changed the timeline.
4 to 5. Yeah, 4 to 5 months.
Okay.
You're nearing the end of the semester, so.
Been here a while.
As yes, it's an incredibly tedious and boring job. However, I have the unique skills to be able to do it.
And what are those?
The ability of expendability.
Not the answer I thought you'd say.
Well, I could be lying.
It's also true. But I'd like to think a man in your position right now wouldn't benefit from lying.
I would like to think that as well.
Or he could be just using us to get into the academy.
Probably.
I would never. After all, I'm about to be transferred to the King of Vale. Who would ever want something like that to happen?
Sense motive.
Mike.
So you can tell that there's a certain level of malice in his voice with that.
Seems to me like you might want us to take you to the king.
Oh, that would just be foolish.
There's a lot of malice in that.
I don't need to roll shit to know what you're trying to do.
Because if you feel uncomfortable with that, by all means, keep me here at the academy.
Iris, do you think the king will be safe if we take him there?
King's stronger than all of us.
She says there's no one in this kingdom who is a better fighter than him. He will be
Just
safe.
making sure. We're here to protect him, so. Partially.
And you all bring him in. Iris and Zephyr take him. And they say, you go on your way. We're going to take the jet. Get out. Get him to the king.
Go back to the home.
And I have one other bit of dialogue if we have the time, but it is approaching that 7 time frame, so it's up to you.
Go ahead.
All right, so a little bit of time passes, and you have your next history class.
Whoop whoop!
Get that dog out of here.
Yep. So
I was really afraid that whole time, metagame wise, that like Howl or Dune would, I don't know if Dune would have known, but Dune and like Iris or someone would have recognized Felgen as the name of the wolf. That was like immediately like
they had the power to call it out. It was going to have a possible dialogue off.
I was
but
like,
no one did.
that's why I was like, oh shit,
Oh, you see.
oh no.
It's a very common name. Where I come from.
I purposely did not say anything. Because I have my suspicions about you from previous sense motive rolls.
Didn't we make a deal like you let me do whatever the fuck I want, I'll buy your fucking cigarettes?
I said I wouldn't say anything. You haven't bought me cigarettes in a while.
I was gone!
Anyway,
Nice problem.
you're now here in history class for one quick lesson. And Erica says, so today we'll be discussing the history of Vacuo. Are any of you familiar with the history?
I thought we already talked about Vacuo.
No.
But anyway,
History of Vacuo?
yes. I'm familiar with Vacuo.
She says
Wait.
Vacuo is once a nation of undeniable wealth and power. Vacuo is primarily made up of desert, a harsh and cruel environment, but in the center of that desert was an oasis unlike anything that you have ever seen. It was full of natural beauty, fauna, and resources. It also housed the largest known deposit of dust to ever exist. These factors combined into a level of prosperity that no other nation has ever known, not even us here in Vale. But all that time that they spent basking in the natural beauty of the oasis, it turned them weak. A sentiment that often happens during long periods of peace. But that put them behind in terms of technological development, and so came Atlas's attack 3 years ago. They've been in the middle of a constant struggle ever since, and it appears that Atlas has finally gained the upper hand. This also means that that great dust deposit is in the hands of Atlas, and it's part of the reason why we are having dust shortages today. All the traders from Vale have either gone missing or have been forced away. I just hope it doesn't escalate any further, personally. At that moment, see the doors slam open, and Noctis appears in them, panting. Ereka, come with me.
Oh no.
Class dismissed. Yes.
Yes.
And Ereka immediately starts rushing off. She says, all of you remain seated. And they both walk off.
In the distance, we hear.
About 10
Hey,
minutes
class.
pass.
Sit down,
The
Hal!
doors open again. You see Ereka walks back in, looking very anxious. And behind, Professor Noctis steps in one side of the doorway, and Crom in the other.
Ugh.
Fuck that guy.
What's wrong?
Roll perception check.
They've got guns. Everybody hit the floor.
Everybody hit the floor. Hit the floor.
Dune, you can see that Crom, through his glasses, is eyeing you.
Oh man. Run! The
So-
chick's up!
She stands back in front of the class. I have just received a report that there was an attempted assassination on the King of Vale by a member of Fluff. The individual was named Meho, a woman in a red dress who had been captured
Son of a bitch.
by,
GG.
by Team Devilish. She was arrested and held in the King's own dungeon, but it appears that she may have planned for that to happen.
We did
The-
that.
The King survived just fine, but the woman got away. Class, in light of this news, you are all dismissed while we discuss how things are handled, with the exception of Team Devilish.
We didn't do anything with her.
You are all to come with us for questioning.
Son of a bitch.
All right, class dismissed.
I'm
Make
gonna
sure
have
you
to go now.
review your you review your material.
You think we can save that conversation for next time? I gotta go.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of it
Yeah.
right there. But the final thing being, as you're all walking out, Dune gives you Crom gives you a little bit of a shove, Dune, saying, "Come on."
Motherfucker, he just won't stop touching me.
Let's massage on your shoulder.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if that shove feels like a fist. The same fist hit my face.
GG.
It does not.
That's not even possible.
And you can't quite tell.
What?
That's why
And-
he showed up, because he wanted to punch me in the face. He wanted to
GG.
And that's roll in that session.
experience.
7.
Experience that was
3 Borbatusks, 1 big fucker, and a partridge in a pear tree.
240 experience.
Nice.
That's it.
Uh,
Aww.
I'm just gonna say this now. I get my weapon back from Iris and also
Yes,
retrieve,
yes. You were
hand
given
it
your
back
weapon
to
back
Dust.
immediately, and she took back her dust.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna just say this.
Nah, dude's just gonna fight with dust the whole fucking time.
GG.
Dude,
Or Howl.
I
that
am
was fun,
Dust.
guys. We'll talk to you later.
Peace.
See you later.
Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. A special thank you to our patrons. Your support helps us grow inch by inch, building the foundations for the future of HSG. So thank you. If you'd like to become a patron, be sure to check out the description for a link to our Patreon, where you can get things like stickers, shirts, or even the chance to work with me to create a major character for the RWBY D&D. I know we're already letting you request a character, but, the paid version's cooler. Comes with some extra benefits. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, and ring that bell to be alerted to our videos. Or don't. It's a free internet. You can choose.